Welcome back to Sports. Mark Talley here in Parachute, Colorado, where spring football is back on the western slope. Grand Valley hosting Ellicott, coming over from the Front Range, and the Cardinals put on a show today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. In the first quarter, Ellicott hands the ball off to Joshua Guardano. He heads straight up the middle but fumbles the ball. Thunderhawks might have forgot their hands on the long drive over from the Front Range, but they recover. However, they turn the ball over on downs deep in their territory. Grand Valley's quarterback Stephen Hicks looking to the end zone for Hector De La Cruz. Intercepted, though, by Tony Melendrez in the end zone. Next Cardinals possession, they hand the ball off to Emilio Garcia. He runs it to the outside, stays in bounds, and makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They're up 7-0 after the extra point. Less than 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Grand Valley in the red zone again. Hicks keeps up the middle for another touchdown. Cardinals go up 13-0. Miss extra point, though. In the second, Grand Valley now up 21-0. Hicks throws the quick out to De La Cruz, but he wants to throw it himself. Looking downfield, finds Connor Ostermiller all alone for the touchdown. Extra point makes it 28-0 Cardinals at the half. Grand Valley kept up the pace in the second half. They win it 48-0. After the game, I caught up with the Cardinals head coach, Scott Parker. And happy to be joined by the head coach of the Cardinals, Coach Parker. Big time win, first game under the helm. How'd it feel out there?
Well, it felt great. You know, we've been preaching to these kids, games are winning, one in the weight room, and we put in a good summer. And, you know, we put in a lot of work, and we've been waiting a long time, so it feels good.
Being able to play in the spring and just having the opportunity for these kids to come out and enjoy, the football season at all, how big was that for you and your program to be able to give that opportunity to these kids?
Oh, it was huge. You know, these kids have been through a lot, and just like everyone else, and you know, to get out and play some football and some return to normalcy in these kids' lives, I'm really happy for them, and happy for the kids, all the kids that are getting to play football this spring.
And we talked a little bit about before the game on the field. Stephen Hicks comes out under center. He's running the ball well. He's finding the open receivers, and he's really setting the offense up in a good place. What could you say about his game tonight?
He's a sophomore, but he's a leader. Again, he's another kid who's spent a lot of time in the weight room, over the past year, and we're really happy with the way he's playing and his leadership.
Nice when you have a backfield mate like Emilio just tearing through the line, getting huge chunk plays for your offense. Big progress in the running game tonight, looked like.
Yeah, we've got some pretty good backs, but our offensive line has come a long way. And, like I told them, they're the most important part of the team. And when they go, we go.
Your opponent has the ball inside the red zone, a couple minutes left, running clock. How important was it for your defense to stand up there and keep that shutout intact?
Well, there at the end of the game, it was nice to get a stop there, but, it was good to get a stop.
Coach Parker, 1-0. Congratulations, sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Great to catch up with Coach Scott Parker. And great to be here at Grand Valley. Really want to give a big shout out to all the administration here. We were having some technical difficulties earlier, even bringing you these highlights. The entire staff here went above and beyond to help us out. So a huge thank you and shout out to the staff here at Grand Valley High School. We are so excited that sports and particularly football are back on the western slope. We're going to be covering spring football for the entirety of the 6-game season. But for now, that's all the time we have for sports. Mark Talley at Parachute, Colorado at Grand Valley High School. Cardinals win it 48-0. We'll have more news right after the break.